Enzo Fernandez scores a stunning free kick for Chelsea in the FA Cup match against Aston Villa. Fernandez put in his best performance for Chelsea in Wednesday's match. Enzo Fernandez produced a sensational free kick against Aston Villa that was hailed world-class by Lee Dixon. He scored a stunning free kick just before the hour, putting his team 3-0 up and almost reaching the 5th round of the FA Cup, despite facing him before the game. Fernandez curled a shot over the wall and passed international teammate Emi Martinez in what was arguably his best moment in a Chelsea shirt to date. Dixon said, "He absolutely dominated the first half in midfield, and it was truly world-class. It was a world-class goalkeeper who had the palm of his hand and couldn't hold it. The ball was almost behind him when he got there with his glove. Almost an inch perfect, but good enough. He and Caicedo in midfield have been the strength of this Chelsea team, and he capped it all off with a superb free kick. He took the ball straight and put it down. 2 or 3 other players did a little pickup, moving the ball, but there was only one taker. He remained constant, and he aimed for the top corner, and when he came to make the pass, it was absolutely perfect." Roy Keane was amazed by the performance of 2 Chelsea players in tonight's big FA Cup win against Aston Villa. He told ITV Sport that he believes Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo really put in their best game for the club since joining at Villa Park tonight. Keane was full of praise for the duo, believing they met all the necessary criteria tonight. He said, "It's absolutely amazing. Both dominated the midfield. Villa are very poor, but they look strong. They look aggressive. Their departure was short. The decision-making was excellent. They look strong physically. 2 midfielders for Chelsea. Incredible." Carney praised one Chelsea player after what he did in the first half tonight against Aston Villa. While covering ITV Sport, he highlighted Malo Gusto's role in the Blues' second goal of the night. The second goal in particular tonight showed a team at the top of their game working together, with Jackson converting a brilliant cross from the right. Gusto was the provider on this occasion, and Carney claimed the Frenchman did all the work as they doubled their lead. He said, "Gusto was huge in this goal, but they pinned down the Villa defence here. In the end, a brilliant cross and a brilliant finish. This pair has so much speed that Jackson just needs to provide direction." Mauricio Pochettino said Chelsea players must fight for consistency after beating Aston Villa. Speaking to Match of the Day, Pochettino said, "It was one of the best performances of the season. I think the players really enjoyed the game, and yes, I thought we played well against a very difficult team. Aston Villa were outstanding. They were in the top 4, and of course in my opinion they are the second best team playing at home. Too many things happen when you lose. I'm older than them and I think I look at things in a different way. But we are Chelsea. We have to accept that Chelsea provoke these things. The expectations are huge. Sometimes the expectations are not easy because we are still a young team. But we are developing very well. To be in the Carabao Cup final, and now in the next round of the FA Cup, I think by playing like this we can win more games than we lose. We try to find the best words and the best way to help the players. We are a group of people working for the same goal. The players are the main actors on the pitch. We need to provide the best platform for them to perform on the pitch. With a young team, it's a challenge to be consistent. We had a few days to recover and think a bit. That's the way to keep going and fighting. I'm very happy for the players. They believe in us and the team. The connection has been good all season. Though the results weren't good, they still believed we could do something." Thiago Silva's wife Belle apologised for her harsh words on social media following Chelsea's 4-2 defeat to Wolverhampton Wanderers on Sunday. Belle Silva used X and posted a cryptic comment as the Blues suffered defeat at Stamford Bridge. He stated, "It's time for change. If you wait any longer, it will be too late." This left fans guessing what he meant, and many concluded that he was urging the club to part ways with Mauricio Pochettino. However, Belle Silva has apologised, but insisted he only wants the best for the West London side. He wrote on his "Come on Chelsea!" Didier Drogba believes Mauricio Pochettino's young squad could go on to produce the best team Chelsea ever had, but need to be given plenty of time. The legendary Blues forward is not certain Pochettino will be given the time to improve the team, but if he is, it could be the greatest in the club's history. I think they've got good strikers. I think it's not an easy moment for the club, but they have my support and my trust because Chelsea is still Chelsea, Drogba told Sky Sports. Those kids, those young players, they came to Chelsea because we created a legacy and they want to be part of this legacy. Unfortunately, there's no time in football, but they will need time to adjust. You have to remember that when I joined Chelsea, this group of players were 24-27, were already there, ready for the game. They're still learning, still young, they're 22-24. Arsenal and Chelsea have received good news regarding transfers. Brentford manager Thomas Frank has admitted that their star player Ivan Toney is likely to be sold in the summer. Thus, this will open the door for the Gunners or the Blues to recruit this player. Frank said he would prefer to keep Toney in his squad, but it may be out of his control if a big offer comes in. He also implied he wouldn't hold him back. Speaking to Danish sports media outlet Tipsbladet, Frank said, "It's very clear that Ivan Toney will most likely be sold in the summer. Selling your best player can be expensive, but on the other hand, I also know that in the summer his contract with us is only 1 year left. We also know how valuable he is. I don't think there are many strikers in the world who are better than him at the moment. He is a very good striker and is in his prime for playing football. Personally, as a coach, I would prefer to keep Toney, but one day it would be nice to see him in a top team. This winter, we actually didn't accept any offer for him, but I would be surprised if not more clubs are interested in him." Chelsea reportedly face competition from Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, West Ham United and Brighton and Hove Albion in the race to sign FC Copenhagen Wonderkid Rooney. The 18-year-old is wanted by several Premier League clubs after his impressive debut in the Champions League. Chelsea have been interested in Bargi for some time amid their new transfer policy to recruit the best young talent in world football, but the Blues will not have the freedom to sign the Swedish star. According to the Express, Chelsea faces a lot of competition from Premier League clubs.